Alright, hey guys, it's Erica Lynn here from Kiss My Book. I got so much stuff this week that I am going to be totally cramped for my 10-minute time, but I'm going to try and get it done because I got really, really good stuff. And by the time you guys are all seeing this on Sunday, I will be hanging out in a tube floating down the river with a bunch of my friends, so leave lots of good comments and I will check out all of what you guys did when I get home tomorrow night. Tonight, sorry. And so we'll start with, I got Tell Me a Secret, and oh my goodness, it's fantastic. I loved every single second of it, and I read it all in one night. It's even signed by Holly, you can see it. And the link to my review is down there, so check it out too. And then I got two books from the Book It Forward ARC tours. I got Crossed Out by Kim Bachella. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've read like 25 pages of it, but so far seems pretty good. I like it. And then also from Book It Forward, I got The Replacement. And I've read so many good reviews of this, and I mean, the cover is just kind of creepy and fantastic, and I love it. So I'm really excited to read both of those. I also got Grace by Elizabeth Scott, which I read in its entirety this morning. It's a pretty short book and a quick read, but it's really intense and it's really great. So look for that review in the next few days. It's really, really good. I'm just really excited about it. Okay, so I also won a contest from Bailey Kelsey and her YouTube videos. And for that, I got Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover. Now, I've already read it and reviewed it. I linked to that too. But now I have my very own copy because I had borrowed it from the library, so that's awesome. I won a copy of Sea Change by Amy Friedman, and I've read a lot of great reviews of this one too. So, it's really exciting. I believe that this is one that I won at, let's see, I'm going to totally cheat and look and remember where I won it. I won it from Kathy at Bermuda Onion, so it's awesome. The next two are also contest wins. I got from over at Stephanie Cunart's blog. I won Radiant Shadows by Melissa Marr. Now, I haven't read any of the books in this series, so I went to the library and got the first one so I can get started on it and be able to read this one. And Stephanie asked me on Twitter if I would also like a copy of either one of her books, and I said I would love one, and she asked me which I prefer, and I said, well, actually, I haven't read either of them, so surprise me. And she put in, I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone. So I'm really excited. She also threw in some fun bookmarks for I Want to Be Your Joey Ramone and Ballads of Suburbia and Shade. So I'm excited to read that because I think that Stephanie is awesome, and her blogs crack me up all the time. I love them. I also got a copy of Chimera by Rob Thurman. This one I got from the Night Agency, so that should be awesome. And then a funny thing happened. I won this super awesome contest over at Elizabeth Scott's blog, which is cool because I've been reading a lot of Elizabeth Scott lately. I just read Love You, Hate You, Miss You, and Bloom, and then I finished Grace this morning. So I've been on a little bit of an Elizabeth Scott kick, and I won a contest for 6 books from her, so that's what the next one is. I got Glimpse by Carol Lynch Williams, and I loved The Chosen One. I thought it was awesome, so I'm really excited about this. I also got Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper, which I don't really know that much about, but I like the goldfish flying out of his bowl. You see this? This is really cute to me, so that's awesome. I got The Unwritten Rule by Elizabeth Scott, so now I have another Elizabeth Scott, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm a little confused, however, because part of it was that it was supposed to be signed, and it doesn't look like it is, so I was a little bummed out by that. But Elizabeth, what's going on with that? I'm just confused. And then I got, how exciting, still from the same package, is White Cat by Holly Black. And everyone has loved it so much, so I'm really excited about it. And then the final 2 books in that package were Crusade, which looks really good. It's the start of a new series, and it looks really fun, and I'm excited about it. And then Ellen Hopkins Fallout. Now, I haven't read anything by Ellen Hopkins, even though all the reviews tell me I need to. So I went to the library and all of her stuff was checked out, so I put a bunch of books on hold so that as soon as they come in, I will get them. So those are the books that I knew were coming and got in the mail. Oh, I lied. There's one more. 32 Candles. Which I won, let's see, from Bookin' with Bingo. That's an awesome blog. Everyone should check out Bookin' with Bingo. And I stopped at Barnes & Noble one day. I had just some time to kill in between jobs, so it wasn't worth it to go all the way home, so I just stopped at Barnes & Noble. I didn't plan on buying anything. But in the bargain bin was Forthcomings, the fourth book in the Jessica Darling series, which I absolutely love this series. I haven't read the fourth and fifth books. I've read the first three, so I got it for like $3 in the bargain bin, which is kind of a crime, but made me pretty happy, so I bought it. So that's all the stuff that I knew was coming, and then one day I got home and a huge package that I had no idea that was coming, and it was really exciting, from Little Brown. So I had no idea that any of these were coming, but I'm really, really excited about it. It had 5 books in the package, the first one being The Thin Executioner by Darren Shan. I haven't really heard too much about this, but then I was reading about it, and it's kind of cool. It's about this kid who is the son of an executioner, and they say that he's too small to take his dad's place, so it's about him, and I think it sounds pretty cool. I also got Monster High by Lissy Harrison, Witch and Wizard The Gift by James Patterson, and I guess this is the second in a series. I read a lot of James Patterson's adult stuff, but I've not read any of his YA stuff, so I might have to go find the first one and then read them, but I love the way he writes, so I'm totally down to check it out. And then 2 books that came in this package that made me so happy, which is Guardian of the Gate by Michelle Zink. Prophecy of the Sisters I also have on hold at the library. I haven't read that one either, but I'm going to read them both. And then Immortal Beloved, which is the first book in a new series by Kate Tiernan, and I didn't know anything about it until I got the package, and then I started doing some research, and I think it sounds so fantastic that I can't wait. So I got more books than I possibly know what to do with this week, but I've been putting a pretty good dent in them, especially since I also had some stuff from the library. I got All Unquiet Things by Anna Jarzab. Like I said, I got Wicked Lovely, so I can start that series. I had a couple other ones. Oh, Brightly Woven, I got that from the library this week. This summer I turned pretty. I kind of went overboard at the library this week. And I got Blue Moon, because I finally read Evermore, which I hadn't read yet, so I've got Blue Moon out, so I can read the second in that series, too. I'm starting a lot of new series. Well, anyway, this is all of what I got, which is a ton of stuff. Some of them are already reviewed, so check those out, and I can't wait to stop and see what everyone else got.